Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be unboxing EVS knee braces. They also came with a pair of socks, which was nice of them. They were free with the purchase. EVS makes knee guards and knee braces. Now there is quite a difference between the two. Not entirely sure what all is different about them, but I was previously running a pair of knee guards. The main difference between them is the knee guards don't really protect against hyperextensions and more prolonged injuries like that. However, they do still protect you against falls, hits, impacts, stuff like that. I invested in a pair of carbon fiber EVS knee braces called the EVS Axis Pro knee brace. EVS has the same style knee brace, also in a cheaper version that is not made out of carbon fiber, and it's made out of some kind of injected nylon, I guess, element that helps with a little bit more flexibility. It is significantly cheaper than carbon fiber. I decided to go with a carbon fiber because it's a lot stiffer, it's a lot more secure, and I'm a bigger rider, so it feels a lot more secure for me. So that's why I ended up investing in one of those. These knee braces can run you about $300 to $400 a pair depending on who you get them from. I've been shopping Motorsport recently, so I'm gonna make sure to link it down in the description below. But these are the carbon fiber ones that I'm about to review. The next video that I'm gonna come out with, I'm gonna be unboxing my gear, so jersey, pants, and gloves. So I'm super excited for that. Let's open up these knee braces and see what's inside. Super excited. Alright, let's get into it. In this box, we got EVS knee braces and socks. Super stoked. I'm going to be doing a side-by-side comparison of these compared to my old ones. I'm also going to try them out, see how they fit. Heard these knee braces are extremely adjustable because of the size and the different comfort levels. They also have hyperextension limiters to prevent you from bending your knee too much. So you can have like a 0 degree, 5 degree, 10, 15, something like that. So we're gonna read into it, see what they have. Let's get to it. Grab my knife, slash this open. Awesome. A box in a box. Here is the socks, Fusion sock sleeve combo. Pull out this knee box right now. Get this out of the way. All right, looks like there's two different knee braces and they come taped together. So I did get them an extra large because my legs are pretty big, so they'll fit me a little bit better. They have a really good size guide on motorsport.com. Definitely would recommend checking that out. Make sure that you get the right ones the first time, that way that you don't have to worry about getting it the second time again. And here we go. So I'm gonna start with the right just cause, and I'm sure both of them are exactly the same on the inside. So it does look like this just gets pulled out of here. Yep. Wow, look at that. So here's the knee brace itself. Comes with an instruction manual. I'm definitely gonna read into this because this is really important. And we got those adjusting limiters that I talked to you about. Don't need this anymore. Open up the second one. Pull this out. Set that there. This one also has the adjustables, and it's got the same manual because these can be sold either in a pair or separately. So I'm not surprised that they both came with a set of instructions. I don't see any stickers, so that's kind of upsetting because stickers definitely add horsepower. You ever get your hands on some stickers, make sure you slap those on your bike. You'll go a lot faster, trust me. Wow, these are something else. Wow, that is amazing. They're super light. They feel really, really good. Pull this one out of the bag. They do bow with your knees. They have a natural bend to them. And then on the straps also, they say left and they say right, just to minimize confusion when you put them on. Flipping them over, right off the bat, I can tell this nice little design right here. It's got this copper look to it. Super, super clean looking. You got the Axis down here because that's what they're called, Axis Pro knee braces. There's a 4-strap design, and then we have a adjustable strap right here to keep it from sliding below your calf, from what I read. Super interesting that they did that. Never had a knee brace do that, but I'm sure if you have had knee braces before, you can tell that this Velcro will start riding up on your skin and it starts really getting irritating. So that's why you get those socks that come with it, and they have these little straps that sit on top of your calf to prevent it from rolling down. Cool. Right before I start adjusting it and making it fit to my leg, I'm gonna go grab my old knee guards so we can do a side-by-side comparison. All All right, these are my old knee guards. I guess they're called Epic knee guard or something like that. Now, one thing that is completely different about these is that they don't hold themselves up. This is literally just a pivot point where there's two pieces of plastic that go in and out. There's no retention. It does not help you from hyperextending. As you can see, if you have a crash, these knee guards will not prevent your leg from breaking forward like this. That's why I decided to upgrade. They're very, very flimsy. I can grab this and just completely fold it in half. They did get through some damage. They did protect me from a lot of falls, but it's just not what I'm looking for right now. They're just too flimsy for me. They're not good. Another thing, these have a natural bend to accommodate your leg. So not everyone's leg is as straight as an arrow. These ones will curve with your legs the natural way it's supposed to. These are straight, so they do get uncomfortable when you ride them. Another thing about these is, other than this little vent hole right here, you can stick this one on this leg and this one on this leg, and you'll never know the difference. There is a tag right here that says left knee, right knee. Honestly, if I put this on my right knee and it was a left one, I wouldn't tell the difference. I really couldn't. So the fact that these go specifically to whatever leg you're supposed to put them on just means that that's what they're for. They're supposed to protect that knee in general. These are not. The straps on these are horrible. They're made out of, it's almost like a leather byproduct, and they constantly chafe, they constantly slip. As you can see, they started popping out. These are getting held together by just stitches. There's nothing else holding them in place. These stitches are starting to fall apart. There's rips all over the place. It's just time to get an upgrade. These knee braces, right off the bat, on the inside they have this foam. It's supposed to help stick to your skin so that way it doesn't slide off, but it's also really breathable so that way your leg doesn't get too hot and it doesn't get too uncomfortable. I'm gonna open these up real quick. As you can see, these calf straps are also made out of the same material that's lining on the inside of this knee brace. It feels super comfortable, it's super squishy, almost feels like memory foam. These straps are held on by a rivet that helps them pivot to prevent them from ripping out. These straps do feel like they're made out of the same material, however these ones are definitely better quality. They have more stitching. This one has a single stitch, so it's bound to break eventually. As you can tell, these are starting to fray. One thing that I do not like about these is that they have the Velcro. These did not. The only Velcro they had was the adjustable kind, but this strap is actually held on by Velcro. So you feed it through this buckle right here, and then you cinch it down. I'll see how it is. I don't really like that design just because I know how uncomfortable it can get when you accidentally are in a rush and you do this, and then this starts rubbing on your skin and it leaves a really, really bad mark. I'm looking forward to seeing how it actually is and see if it's actually pretty comfortable or not. About that structure that I talked about, these knee guards will flop over. They don't hold themselves up. They're just flimsy. They keep their shape, whatever. These have a spring inside here that help bounce back. There's a little piece of plastic right in this little spot right here. This is what one of these is for. You'll pop this little cover off, you'll stick a different one, and you can see that this one is kind of zeroed out, if not a little bit negative. So this will prevent your knee from absolutely mangling itself. I'm putting a lot of pressure here and it's not wanting to straighten up. This with just 2 fingers, I can just super simple bend it right back there, nothing. This I'm actually putting pressure on with my entire hand and it's not giving at all. So that's really good. All right, these right here are the patella caps. These protect your actual knee cap from getting hit. It protects it from breaking. These are the impact. So when you fall and your knee hits the ground, this is what hits the ground. These are pretty solid pieces of plastic. They do feel tighter than these, so I know these are definitely a lot better than these ones are. But they're, like I said, they're still made out of plastic. It keeps it light, but I've never had an issue with just plastic kneecaps. They do hold up to pretty good impact. Here, I think this is just an aluminum frame with just a carbon fiber exert. This is the part that actually wraps around your calf and your thigh and keeps it nice and rigid. The Axis Sport, this is that nylon injected plastic up here. So it does give it that little bit of wiggle room right there, just in case if you like a softer knee brace. These are definitely stiff. They have just the tiniest amount of bend to them. Now flipping them over, they have these little caps right here. There's a little bit of Velcro right here, and they have little pads on the inside. So I'm gonna open up one of these. If for some reason you have a huge thigh, huge calves, but your kneecap itself is super tiny, they come with these extra pads. You take these little pads off the inside right here, you stick these on just like that, And then you take these little pads and then you put them back on the side right here. It gives it about 1/4 inch on each side, so about 1/2 inch skinnier. So if you have a skinny knee itself, these will help give that support so that way your knee isn't rattling inside here. These I'm going to be giving away to somebody who needs them at a local track. If I do go and somebody's like wanting something, I'm gonna be bringing this stuff because I know how expensive dirt bike gear can get. When I was a kid, I had problems financially with my family and we just couldn't afford nice things. And it's not, you know, that's not a bad thing. I still was able to go out and race and have a good time, but we had to cheap down and it could be dangerous. I know people have like super cheap knee pads where it's just a cup and a plate just to protect it. This is at least one step above that. So I will be bringing my stuff with me to the next track I go to and giving it away for anybody who needs gear, whether it's my old helmet, chest protector, anything. Even though it's kind of rough and crappy looking, I know somebody will appreciate it and I'm gonna be giving this away. All right, Fusion sock sleeve combo. Let's open this up. Like any kind of sock, this is a little different because these are more like, they're almost like leggings. These are supposed to stick all the way up on like the middle of your thigh, so that way when you wear your knee brace right around here, all these straps, they don't catch your skin, they don't get uncomfortable, so that way you're riding and you're nice and comfy. And they do come with regular socks on the bottom too. They feel like any other sock that I would ever ride, so this is gonna be super easy for me to convert to. And if you want me to be honest, with those other knee guards that I wore, I did actually borrow my mom's leggings and I wore them because of how uncomfortable it would be wearing a knee brace with no protection at all. And standard socks only go up about this high, so you're really limited to the bottom of your kneecap is like the only thing that's covered. Everything above that's uncovered and it hurts. So these came with the knee braces, really happy about it. I'm gonna go ahead and put these off to the side too, put them on, see how they feel, make any adjustments as needed. You guys are coming with me to see how the fitment is. All right, so as far as the socks go, I don't really think I need to try them on because I'll take the company's word for it that they're super comfortable, they feel really comfortable. They got this elastic band on the inside right on the top to prevent it from sliding down, and this strap helps it stick to your skin. Personally, I don't like using that. I'll put the sock on and then I'll take this band and roll it over the top of the knee brace, and that helps it stop yanking on your hairs, and that shit can get really annoying. So I'll take the company's word for it. They feel really comfortable. Don't really need to try them on. So I'm gonna put the socks off to the side and I'm gonna start with the knee braces. All right, so I'm gonna go with the right leg first. Start off with the top strap. Then I'm gonna do this calf strap right above my calf, and I'm gonna kind of tuck it into the crease of my knee just to prevent it from sliding downwards on my leg. Then I'll go to the strap on the bottom. The second strap, I'll be able to guide on that calf strap, and this will prevent that strap from getting caught on the underside of your knee, because that can get really annoying. Excuse me for sweating so much. I used to live in Pennsylvania, now I live in Texas, and it is super hot here, so bear with me. I know I look like a hot mess, but I'm just trying to get this over with to go inside into that air conditioning, you know what I'm saying? So moving on to the next strap. All right, one thing that I have to say is that this patella cap does stick out quite a bit. It doesn't seem like it's too unbearable, and this looks like it's the lockout, which is where my knee naturally locks out. So I will not be making that adjustment with that adjustment tree in here because it is already comfortable for me. So I'm gonna keep it the way it is. These inner cups, I think I might need to add one of those little pads. I'm gonna add the one on the inside because that's the side that's gonna be pinching my bike the most, so the more padding in there is better. Let me grab my next knee brace. Again, I'm gonna start with the top strap, move over to that calf strap, and work from the bottom up. It really doesn't matter what order you do the straps. I just like doing it in this order just because it's the way it gets the most secured to my leg. However, you guys can do it however way you'd like. God, it's hot. Wee. All right. First impressions, they do feel really snug. They don't feel like they have unnecessary flex. The way they are flexing is the way they're supposed to be flexing, and it feels really good. Looking from the top, pretty much every spot of my knee is covered. You can see this exposed area right here, but unless you're getting hit with something pointy, that general impact, I cannot feel anything touching my actual knee when that happens. The extensions, they both work the same way. They're both locking out my legs the way they're supposed to. Standing up, yeah, there's that, you can hear that little pop. That's where that flex will stop your knees from bending. So from where I feel right now, I'm gonna keep it because it's preventing my legs from bending any more than they should be. Super easy to walk in. I think I just need to tighten them up just a little bit more, but it's not limiting my knees to any motion that I will be using. Feels good when I bend down. They feel super comfy while I'm wearing them, and I'm super excited, super happy that I got these. So I'm gonna pull these off, and I think I said this before, one thing that I do not like about these is the strap system to where there's not like a buckle. The old ones, they had like a little nipple on the end of a clip, and you put it into a hole and it'll lock your strap in place. These don't. These you have to actually fit the strap through some kind of notch and then cinch it down. I could just see how this is gonna get kind of annoying for me. It's not that big a deal, but if they did make an upgrade, I'd say this would be a really good upgrade to consider. However, it is nice to just be able to rip these off, but putting them on does seem like it might get a little bit of annoying. Just like that, I am kind of sweaty. I can see all the sweat sitting on this bit of foam right here. It's not soaking into any material, so it's gonna be super easy to clean and keep these maintained instead of having super stinky gear. I'm just gonna put these up. All right, and that's that. I'm gonna grab my gear bag real quick. I'm gonna show you that one compartment that I was gonna put this stuff in. Last night, I checked with Motorsport. It ended up being that that order never got placed, so it's not on them for why it didn't get shipped. So I took the liberty of ordering one of the EVS brace bags to keep my braces in. It should be coming sometime next week. I'll make sure to do an unboxing. And I ordered it through Amazon just because it'd be a little bit quicker because of COVID-19. So as soon as I get that in, I'll be sure to put them in that bag and keep them with all my gear. All right, so like I said previously, this is where I'm gonna keep all my jerseys and pants and stuff like that. And here's where I'm gonna keep my knee braces. So I'm gonna open this up real quick. The size definitely looks like these would fit individually in here. So I'm gonna put one on this side and one on this side. Fits really, really nice. Zip this up. Knee braces are put away. They're ready for the next time I go ride. Perfect place to store them. Now I'm gonna pull out my boot box real quick, and I'm gonna add my socks to that little compartment inside my boot bag. Just like that. Still plenty of room inside of here, just in case if I want to get some standard size socks and whatnot. Put that up. Just like that. It's all put up. It's all out of the way. Zip this up. And that's done. So tomorrow, like I said, it'll be the gear. After that, it looks like there's probably gonna be some goggles, and we're gonna go down the line from there. Stick around, I got plenty of gear to share with you guys. Super happy that the first video is doing well. Definitely gonna make a video all about the 50, ripping it down, cleaning it, getting it ready for graphics. However, this will conclude my video for today. Like always, guys, have a good one.